welcome to From Soup to Tomatoes. My name is Renee. I am a registered nurse and a personal trainer, and this is the basic workout. So welcome. We always begin in good posture. Whether you want to do the workout seated or standing, we start with our feet hip width apart. We stack our joints by softening our knees, making sure the hips are over the ankles and the shoulders are over the hips. The chin is in. So most of us are here, right? If you look around, you'll see a lot of this. So we really want to get ourselves trained, right? Even at first, if it's just an exercise class, but then, you see yourself kind of transferring those posture skills throughout your life. Not only will it be easier on your spine, but it will be better for your abs and better for your state of mind. We're happier when we stand tall. So we want to think about that, or sit tall. So the same rules apply, right? Fantastic. So let's keep the momentum with the knees going forward. We're going to stretch our arms up to the ceiling, shoulders back, chest out, and you want to press those arms back, open up the chest. That's right. And this stretch, even though it may be uncomfortable, the idea is that you want to feel it, but no pain. You want to go where you can go today and do it slow enough so your body has time to send you the messages it needs to. Big deep breath. Now we're going to combine that with going forward. So shoulders back, chest out and up. And then shoulders back, chest out and forward. Let's do that again. Shoulders back, chest out and up. Reach, reach, reach. Shoulders back, chest out and forward. Fantastic. We're going to stretch out, up and forward. I was thinking up, but I said out, but I will do out this time. Out, up and forward. One more time. Out, up, shoulders back, chest out, and forward. Fantastic, fantastic. So we're going to have our feet hip width apart. We're stepping 1 foot forward as though it's 12 o'clock, and the other foot at a 45-degree angle as though it's at 10 o'clock or so. We're going to take our hips towards that front foot, knee over ankle or midfoot. And then back, turn the hip, and at this point I'm going to pivot on my heel a little bit, and my foot will naturally adjust itself to where it needs to be. So the idea is the swiveling of the hips. And also, one leg is bent, the other is straight. We turn, one leg is bent, the other is straight. Now we can add the arms. You want to think about grabbing a box from a shelf, holding it, turning, putting it on another shelf. Bringing it in, turning. It's really fragile, so you want to hold it in close. Turn over here, turn over here. And then you can add a little bit more flow to it, but you don't want to lose the important components. The swiveling of the hips, the staying tall, the alignment. All right, one more time. Now, if you're doing this seated, we're going to switch legs. Feet. One goes to 12. One goes to 2, 3 o'clock. If you're doing it seated, it's only the rib cage that can do the movement, right? The rib cage is going to just turn towards that leg, turn towards this leg. So it'll be more of a torso kind of exercise. But if we're doing it standing, it's all about the hips. So put the hands on the hips. If you took the stand-up program, you would have learned this move. The swiveling. It's really important to try to loosen the hamstrings. I could go a little bit wider, I feel like. There you go. And then again. And we could add the arm. I still feel like I'm bumping into my chair, so maybe I'll go forward a little bit. Sometimes you have to readjust. to find the position that's going to work for your body, depending on each side too, right? A little bit wider. I can always readjust. I would like to see the tips of my toes if I look down. Fantastic. One more. And then here and here. So good job, good job. So we're going to do toe taps, only 30 seconds today. So lifting the toes. We're going to do windmill arms while we lift the toes to just stretch our chest, right? All the way back like we're doing the backstroke. Good. Fantastic. Now let's go forward. Same idea, keep the toes tapping, reaching forward. Reaching forward, 10 seconds. Big deep breaths. Nice and tall. Feeling good. Fantastic. Now going on our toes really slowly because we're just going to do 30 seconds. Or not hanging on at all. Or seated. It's all the same. It's all the same. Just the only difference is if you're standing, you're working the gracilis muscle more. If you're seated, it's the soleus, so the inside muscle versus the outside. Good. Done. Fantastic. So we're going to start with a little bit more complex moves for the legs, which we'll repeat throughout the workout. So we're going to start with the donkey. I was actually doing a French class. I could not recall the name of donkey in French at all. But anyway, so the knee is up. You want to bring it up with the big toe. I'm going to do outside leg to the chair and then press the heel back like you're wanting to kick something with your heel. So up and back. Up and back. Okay? So if you're seated, you're going to do 10 of those. You're going to do 10 of those. If you're seated, you can't go back. So you're going to press out. Bring the leg in. Press out. So 5 more. 5 more. Up and back. Squeezing the glutes. Squeezing the hamstrings. 3 more. Up and back. Heel back. Up. Heel back. We should do one more. Up, heel back. Let's switch legs. So we're going to go over to the other side of the chair. Want to sit, stand or sit, nice and tall. Lift the big toe up. Press the heel back. Lift the big toe up. Press the heel back. You want it to be harder? Don't hang on. Pause where it's hard. Where you feel it. Here or here. All right? Here or here. 5 more. Big deep breaths. 4 more. 4 more. 3 more. The donkey. 2 more. Very good. 1 more. 1 more. Fantastic. All right. Second move is the leg curl. So we really want to work back here. So we're going to keep the knees aligned, feet pointing forward. You're going to curl your heel towards your bum and then release it down. Curl the heel towards the bum, release it down. 3. If you're seated, you're just going to bring it as close as you can get it. And press it out. We don't want to lift the knee too much. We want to keep it kind of parallel. I'm going to call this one number 5. So 5 more. 4 more. 3. Squeeze. 2. Oh yeah. 1 more. 1 more. Woo! Good job. Good job. Shake those legs out. Do the other side. So again, you want to think about bringing the heel towards the buttocks, but keeping the knees even or keeping the thighs in line. Feel it? Good. And down. Feel it, and down. Do not let it go till you feel it. Feel it, poke it if you have to, and down. Good. They're your muscles, so if you want to touch them and make sure they're engaged, that's quite all right. Curl in, press out, 5 more. Curl it in like you mean it. You want to feel it. Pause and feel it up here. Woo! 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Woo! Fantastic. All right. The lateral leg raise is when we go out to the side. Now, when people start to get better with the lateral leg raise, what I do is I add a curl to it, right? So then we have to pause where it's the hardest. So shoulders back, chest out. You're going to press the heel out, curl it towards your bum, extend it, and bring it down. Lift, curl, extend, bring it down. Now, if you're doing this seated, you're going to do the extension to the front. Extend, curl in, and out. Or extend, out, back, and in. Harder, right? You can keep it bent and do always the extension to the front, or keep it extended and relax and bring it in. Let's do 5 more, whichever way you choose. Okay, I'm going to do the 5 more standing. Curl, extend, and back. Staying nice and tall. Curl, extend, and back. 3 more to savor. Lift, curl, extend, and back. 2 more. Woo! Curl, extend, and back. 1 more, 1 more. Woo! Huh? Those are pretty good. All right, let's take it to the other side. We gotta finish it up. The other side is getting jealous of all those cool moves. All right, so lateral raise. Once again, we lift. We want to pause here, so we're going to curl, extend, and come back. And do it again 10 times. So that was 1. Or here, back, extension to the front. Or extension, out, back, curl. Huh? Both are fantastic. Good. I'm going to call this one number 4. Lift, curl, extend, and back. Lift, curl, extend, and back. 4 more. Lift, curl, extend, and back. 3 more. Lift, curl, extend, and back. 2 more to savor. 2 more. Lift that heel, curl it, press it out, and back. 1 more with the heel, savoring it. Lift, curl, extend, come back. Marching it out, 30 seconds. Take a drink now. Actually, I'll put this in the middle because we're going right into squats. So we're going to want to grab our 2 dumbbells in 15 seconds. And please do it with good ergonomics, thinking about where the knees are, where the shoulders are. If that's difficult, have a seat to grab your dumbbells. That way you're at least supported to some extent. All right, here we go, the strength portion, right? Now that we work those beautiful legs, we're gonna do a nice squat. Yes, squat. Bring that bum down. Good. And then here, we're gonna sit, feet together, feet hip width apart, your choice. Or just sit to do this part. Now, I wanted to work on big muscles first, so we did legs, but we're gonna add 2 more moves to just cut back on time and work more muscle groups. So we're gonna press into both feet and come up, squeeze our glutes, squeeze our abs, curl. Maybe I should put my chair back just to make sure you can see the top of my arms. And then press up. Bring it back down, keeping the abs in, reverse curl down, and then we do it all again. So here, I'm going to realign. Now that I move my chair, squeeze my glutes, pull my abs in, curl it, press it. Shoulders back, chest out, still squeezing the glutes, abs pulled in. We savor. Savor the way home. Savor the journey. Yes. And if we're not sure we're savoring, squeeze some more. Squeeze the glutes more. Squeeze the shoulder blades back more. Curl it. Press it. Feel it. Pause to feel the body. It's fantastic. Woo! All right, here we go. Pressing into both feet. Squeezing the glutes to come up. Pulling the abs in to protect the lower back. Pressing up. Controlling each and every movement. We are all here. All in the curl. All in the glutes. Here we go. Again. Up. Press into both feet. Squeeze the glutes. Pull the abs in. And press up. So here, biceps. Very good. Thighs. Thighs. Glutes. Abs. Biceps. Shoulders. Back to shoulders. Into biceps and forearms. Fantastic. And then thighs. 4 more. Press. Squeeze. Curl. Press. Fantastic. Big deep breaths now. Big deep breaths. We got 3 more to enjoy. We're working most of the front of the body with these. Squeeze the glutes. Pull the abs in. Curl. Press. Slow. Slow. Savor. Feel. Woo! And down. Very good. All right, 1 more. Curl. Press. Back down. Slowly. Slowly. Fantastic. All right. So a lot of times we have to get better at moves that are a little bit difficult. The deadlift is one of those moves, okay? So ideally, when I start to do deadlifts, I did them in front of the mirror so I could see where my back was going, because what we don't want is this, okay? So right from the beginning, you gotta bend the knees. You gotta have the feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward. You wanna have the shoulders back the whole time. That's what's gonna lead the chest down. Kick the bum back, soften the knees. Now drag the weights down. See how neutral my back is? Everybody's back's got to be like this, especially when we have dumbbells in our hands. And then we come up and we squeeze the glutes. So we're going to do 5 more deadlifts. Down, down, down. Bend the knees. Feel the hamstrings here. Come up and squeeze. 3 more, exactly the same. Now if you're seated, the dumbbells are on the sides of the legs. You lean down with the chest. You inhale up, squeeze your bum, pull your abs in. 2 more. Now when you're doing it seated, there's a lot more spinal erectors, which are important muscles. But you may want to put down the weights because they're smaller than the hamstrings. Here and up. All right, the reason deadlifts are important is because to work the back properly, these muscles here, the latissimus dorsi, we have to be bent over in order to do the narrow row properly. So we're going to get back into that bent over position with a neutral spine and do 5 rows. So whether you are here, okay, see the neutral spine, palms facing each other, roll the elbows up, squeeze them against your rib cage, then release them to the set shoulders. Roll, squeeze, release down. 3 more. Row, squeeze, release down. 2 more. Row, squeeze, release down. 1 more. Row, squeeze, release it down. Very good. Come back up with a neutral spine. Now you're gonna feel your back muscles at this point because it's backs that are getting worked here. So from here, we're gonna take our palms back, shoulders back, chest out, press back, and squeeze, and release. Shoulders back, chest out, lift back, squeeze, and release. Shoulders back, chest out, lift, squeeze, and release. Shoulders back, chest out, lift, squeeze, release. Woo! Again. Shoulders back, chest out, lift, squeeze, release. 5 more. See how the palms are together today? Squeeze, release. 4 more. Lift the palms back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, release. 3 more. 3 more. Pause and feel it right here. Squeeze it. 2 more. Lift, squeeze, release. 1 more. Lift, squeeze, release. All right. Okay, couple things I want to do is cover push-ups again. And the reason is that when we're standing to do a workout, to get the chest is about the best way is to do the push-up. But today, we're going to do a narrow version of a push-up. So for instance, if you have your hands here and you bring your body forward, the elbows stay tight to the rib cage, and then you push yourself away. You want to squeeze your elbows against your rib cage, squeeze your shoulder blades together, squeeze away, pull the shoulder blades down. If it's easy, take the legs a little further out, the hands a little further down. Another option is this one. This is the one they show in stand up, and you press away. So again, the elbows stay under the shoulders, but my body is stiff. A third option, we're going to do 10 push-ups today. So if you're already through some of the ones standing, is seated. So here, again, the rib cage is getting grazed by my elbows, and I'm pressing up. 2 more. 1 more. Fantastic. All right, we got one more move in this set, and it's the lunge or the leg press, whichever. So if you're seated, you're going to do 10 leg presses. You're going to exhale in, inhale out. Staying tall, focusing on the leg, pressing out, trying to engage the back of the leg on the press out. If we are standing, knee is over ankle. We stay wide as our hips. Like I don't want you to be on a tightrope. You want to stay on your railroad tracks, which are your hip width. So you want to stay hip width apart and dip down with the back leg, come up. The knee stays over the ankle. We stay as tall as possible. 10 repetitions. So I'm going to say we're at 5 and 6. And if you want to make it harder, don't hold on. 7. Woo! 8. Let's feel these. 9. 1 more. 10. Woo! Good job, good job. Now switching to the other leg for the leg press. Or I always do the leg in towards the chair is going forward. That way when I change directions I can remember. Otherwise I'll want to always use the same leg. So down, knee over ankle, and then coming up. Down and up. So we're doing 10 repetitions. We're already through 3, 4, woo! 5. Keep going, keep going. I'm just going to show for the one seated. 6, oh yeah. 7, be in that leg. 8, 2 more to enjoy. 9, 1 more. 10. So good, so good. So before you get too much time to think about it, let's lift those cheeks up. Remember the far moves? You're going to lift a cheek, And remember, you want to lift it so much you could slide some right under there. A dinner plate perhaps, whatever. It's a really important move, so we don't want to take it for granted. 1 minute, 15 seconds in already. Into our chair walk, it's officially called. You can look it up. It's backed up by science. I don't make any of this stuff up. I'm really not that creative. I'm better at putting things I already saw that are real and putting them together. That's more where I excel. So here we go. 15 seconds. Lift those cheeks. Lift. 10 seconds. Can you feel those obliques firing? It's fantastic. This is a gem of a move. Good. 3, 2, 1. Done. Now with the chest open, the shoulders back, the hip forward, we're going to exhale into our butterfly. We're going to inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, we're doing 1 minute. We're already 30 seconds in. If we're doing 1 minute of activity, there should not be more than 15 or 16 reps at the very most. And that's kind of rushing it. 1 more. See, that's like 12, which is a perfect amount. It's a perfect amount, 10 or 12. Take a little drink. We're going to go into the twist and the knee raise for 1 minute. And then we're doing the strength part all over again. So let's begin with a twist. We want to squeeze our bum here. If those hips are moving with you, sit down. Sit down. The hips must stay forward and the bum is squeezed. You must feel it here. Not here, not here, here. And that's important. Because how many people have you heard of that cough and all of a sudden they have a spontaneous fracture of a rib or something, right? Or a big sneeze. This is going to help that. So you're going to exhale over, inhale tall. Or if you want to make it harder, make the levers longer. Inhale, align. Exhale, stretch. Feel the rib cage. 1 more on each side. What if you really enjoyed this one? Yeah, good, good, good. All right, that last move in our ab set is the diagonal reach. Reach and crunch. Reach and crunch. Reach and crunch. Either way. But if you have trouble with balance, I'd recommend this one. So you can focus on the stretch and on the ab work. So inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. 1 more, like you're getting a little taller. Done. Now grabbing both dumbbells in an ergonomic fashion. So if you want to do a little squat to get them, or we're not quite at the deadlifts to the ground yet, so I would say do a nice squat or sit in your chair. Feet hip width apart, we're doing the squat first. You can choose to try legs together. It's much more intense for the inner thigh. So I'm going to do that for this round. Feet together, shoulders back, chest out, curl, squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the glutes, and press. Now, keep in mind you can do it with feet hip width apart, all right, if that's more comfortable in your body. But a lot of times, to help the knees get stronger, if we pair them together, supporting each other, they're stronger, right? So let's try it. We can try it. It's fun. All right, 8 more. 8 more. They're like you love them. You want to press into both feet, engage the inner thighs, squeeze the glutes, curl it, press it, come back slowly. Squeezing the glutes, inner thighs, abs pulled in, Fantastic. A few more. Up, squeeze, curl, press. Notice where you feel it. We're about halfway there. So now we can really feel the muscles, yes? Here, squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the glutes, pull the abs in, curl and press. Woo! Slowly down. I want us to really feel our muscles here. Feel the heat, feel the muscles. It's beautiful. 4 more. 4 more. Like you love it. Squeeze those muscles, shoulders back, chest out, curl and press. Breathe. Fantastic. And down. 3 more. Down, up, squeeze, shoulders back, chest out, pull your abs in, squeeze your bum the whole time. Fantastic. And down, and then 1 more. Down, up, squeeze, curl, press. Fantastic. Woo! Are we ready for our deadlifts? Now I want you to notice especially where you feel the deadlifts. And if you happen to feel them anywhere here, I want you to bend your knees even more. It's likely that your knees are locked out. And then remember, shoulders back the whole time. And I say that enough that you know how it feels, right? To have the shoulders out, the shoulders back and the chest out. Soften the knees. Slide down the legs. Feel the hamstrings here. Once you do, inhale up and squeeze the glutes. Realign. We only have 4 more. Inhale up and squeeze. 3 more. Feel the hamstrings. Bend the knees. And squeeze the glutes to come up. Shoulders back, chest out, bend the knees. Feel the hamstrings. Come up. Now on our last one, we're going to stay down there and row. So shoulders back, chest out, we're sliding down. We're holding, keeping the knees bent, keeping our posture. We're rowing up. We're squeezing against the rib cage, releasing down. Rowing up, squeezing, and down. Rowing up, squeezing, and down. 2 more, 2 more. Row, squeeze those muscles, release it down. 1 more, squeeze those beautiful muscles, release it down, come all the way back up. Fantastic. Tricep pump. Now you can do the tricep pump seated, right? It's a little bit easier if the palms are back. So that's an option. But I really like doing it standing because I feel like it's a better shoulder width for me. That my arms will sit naturally where they like to sit to lift back. So you choose. You could sit sideways as well. Like if you sat here, you'd have all the open space you want to do the exercise, right? So I'm going to stand, shoulders back, chest out, lift, and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And release. Tuck the chin in, squeeze the buttocks, lift, squeeze the shoulder blades, and release. Again, lift, squeeze, release. Again, lift, squeeze, release. Good job. Halfway there with this one. Lift, squeeze it. These are all your posture muscles. Let's work it. 5 more. Lift, squeeze, release. 4 more, 4 more. Lift, squeeze, release. 3 more. Lift back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and release. 2 more. Lift, squeeze, release. 1 more. Lift, squeeze, release. Very good. Those worked all of the muscles in our back, believe it or not. The deadlifts work the lower back as well, the hams, and the rows work the middle back. The upright, did we do an upright row today? No, we didn't, but we did this one which works the upper back and the triceps. So into our push-ups. We have our hands here, and let's come close to the wall and see where we are in our alignment. I gotta bring my arms closer. My elbows are tight today. I am like a plank. I have my abs pulled in, my bum is squeezed, and I'm pressing away. Fantastic. Like I said, you can have your arms a little higher and come down to the elbows, or you can do it seated. Inhale up, shoulders back, chest out. Exhale down. See how tight my elbows are? I'm going to use those to help me make this move a little more intense. Woo! One more. Good job. Before we get to our cool down abs, we're going to do that lunge 10 times or leg press 10 times, right? Or if you're already in position, just count out 10. 1. Staying next to your chair. I always think that the forward leg close to the chair so that I remember which leg I did. Otherwise, I always want to repeat the same strong leg, right? And I don't want that. I want to alternate my legs, make them both super strong. 5 more, like you love your legs. You want your legs to get stronger. 3 more with your breath. 2 more. Don't do like me and let the knee touch down there. I wasn't supposed to let it touch down. I was just a little overzealous. 1 more time. And like if you feel that your knee touching the ground, just take a little note, because you never want it to smash down into the ground, right? We always want to protect our joints. So try not to touch the ground. That's why they always have a lot of mirrors in gyms, so people can see their bodies. Otherwise, it's hard to tell where your body is in space and time, isn't it? So again, 10 on the other side, watching our alignment, looking straight ahead, knee over ankle. Fantastic. I'm going to say we're halfway there with this one. Whether you're doing the leg press or the lunge, 4 more. 3 more, like you love those legs. 2 more, you want to feel them. 1 more, you love being stronger. Fantastic. Done. Good job, good job. Take a little drink. We got about 2 minutes before we stretch. I think what we'll do is we'll do 1 minute where we do what's called cat-cow, which is a lot like the butterfly. So you tilt your tailbone back and round your back, which is a stretch. And then inhale, chest out, shoulders back. Exhale, inhale. And again, exhale, inhale. 1 more. That may not have been a minute. That may have been more like 30 seconds. But that's all right. We'll go to the next one, which is the side bend. So we're going to inhale and reach up, up, up. And exhale over. Inhale up and exhale down. Or inhale up, exhale over. Watch the alignment. Inhale back up, exhale down. Let's do 1 more time on each side. Inhale and reach up to the ceiling. Exhale over. That's it. Inhale up once again. And then exhale, reach out, out, out. Fantastic. Inhale and reach up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale down. Very good, very good. On to the stretches. So let's start with the front thigh stretch, which is the quad stretch. So you can curl your heel into your bum. Grab your ankle, pant leg, sock, whatever. Bring the knees together, press the hip forward, soften the leg you're standing on. And then you can also do the exact same move, seated. And then one more breath. All right, now we're going to switch sides. So if we're doing it seated, if you're not quite at the point where you can grab your ankle yet, that's great, that's fine. It doesn't have to be grab the ankle. It could be lunge. Remember we just did this in the workout? It's actually a really nice stretch for the quad. Or if you can get to here, grab the ankle, flex the foot if you can, press the hip forward. Or standing. Good. One more deep breath. Fantastic. Now we got to do the back of the leg. We're going to do a flowing kind of stretch today because that can be nice. And people sometimes progress a lot faster with flow. So opposite arm today. Opposite arm is the leg that's stretched out. Take a big deep breath here to get tall. Exhale, packs the leg and beyond, stretching to the other side of the room. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, stretch beyond. And then one more time, we're going to hold it. Stretch beyond wherever you could go. Take a deep breath. See if you can go a little further. Deep breath, tuck the chin in, a little further. Now hold it there, relax the hands, relax the head, take 3 more deeper breaths. Imagine as you exhale that your body allows you to give way to relax wherever it's tight and you can get a little further. One more deeper breath. Very good. And then we'll walk it gently up. I take the most time with that stretch, every single practice, because it's significantly the most important stretch when it comes to preventing falls and injuries at home and all those kinds of things. So flex the foot, soften the knee. Take the opposite arm out, align your body nice and tall. Take a deep breath, make sure this knee is over this ankle. Exhale, forward. Inhale, tall. Exhale, reach beyond. Inhale, tall. We're going to stick with it this time. We're going to exhale beyond. Hold, take a big deep breath. Stretch a little bit further. Big deep breath. A little bit further. Then we're going to release the hands and the head down and take 3 deeper breaths here. Imagine yourself letting go as you exhale. One more. Fantastic. Inhale, walk up very slowly, very gently. Fantastic. Now the next one is a little harder for some people, but it's very, very good for us. So we've been doing horizontal shoulder stretch now. But we can progress that to get a little bit more of the rhomboids and traps. So we're going to begin by reaching our arms out. And then we're going to take it. I'm going to put my left arm over top of my right. I'm going to keep note which one's on top. I'm going to reach back as far as I can. Pretend like you're making out with yourself in the corner. Remember when you were young? So you're doing that. And then arms up, elbows up. And then really listen to your body carefully. Bring the elbows down and the shoulder blades down, and it will talk to you almost immediately. And if you intertwine the arms tighter, it's called braiding the body, you feel it more intensely. One more deep breath. These are called eagle arms. It goes with the eagle pose. And then we open up the chest again. Press it back, open it. And then the other way. And then we reach back as far as we can, like we're giving ourselves a hug or something. And then arms up. You can keep them up just like this. Lift the elbows. Pull them gently down or even intertwine the arms. Deep breath here. Pull the shoulder blades down. One more. Very good. And then that's it. So good job today. Good job. Thank you for joining us for video 6 from Soup to Tomato. And this is the basic class. So thank you. I'm Renee, and have a wonderful day.